Bird.
Yeah, you gotta do it at least once for the culture.
Oh, I forgot there was a chant. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Blackbird took it 2-0 over Kairu to fight Zane
I was
here.
right. He is in the bracket.
Yup, you were correct. So that I know Zane lately they've been playing a lot of Sora.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely here to see how well this one goes. And Blackbird has been staying tried and true to the Aegis last I saw. But he's got deep pockets. If he's gonna move off the Aegis, I don't know. We'll see.
Cries in squid. I mean, Blackbird has told many of us that if he plays Inkling again, to yell at him. So
it's not a bad Inkling. It was the last Inkling standing on the island.
Starts crying.
Everyone who's played Inkling just stopped and had fun with other characters.
They were like, "Wow, look at this new shiny toy!" And it's like Pyramithra, and then they just like.
All right, that's a nice shiny toy, though.
Yeah.
Keep it a stack. This is a very fun character. Gonna lead to a very interesting matchup if we do have to see Aegis versus Sora.
What's happening?
I don't know if they agreed to PS2 or music. Excellent.
Finally, not Team Galactic for the 8th time. It's a good song. I will say right now. I'm going to cut myself off and say it's a good song. But guys, there's a lot more Pokemon.
There it is. It's the Aegis versus Sora. Which one? Which one? 2?
Yes.
Good. Good.
So we got Sheik and Charizard versus Sora. But like really good Sheik and Charizard. Like really.
That's one way to put it. They offer so much in their kit, and I think the fact that they can switch so fluidly actually does come in handy in this match in particular. But the fact that offstage play is almost guaranteed does make it a bit of a stressful matchup for Blackbird.
Yeah.
See how well he can handle the ledge play against Zane, as it seems like Blackbird's going to take the first win in neutral and put in an okay amount of damage.
Oops. He was keeping Zane at ledge there, but now just kind of toying with him in the air, or with them in the air.
Like, being able to juggle Sora is really important. You want to be able to punish those landings because of how active Sora has to stay in the air.
Yeah.
And both Pyra and Mithra offer a lot by way of punishing wayward aerial movement. But I do like that we're seeing from Zane a lot of the magic stalling, just trying to keep that momentum shifting.
Yeah.
And also keep a hitbox out. Blizzaga loaded does put Zane in a good spot, but I do think Faraga is the way to go if you had to have a say in the matter.
Oh my gosh, what the heck?
Yep.
It just clanked with F tilt.
Faraga, all of the spells have very little unlag, but Faraga gives you a lot of opportunity to follow up on hit. Gotta be careful about dash it in, though.
That's the... Pyra has the big Faraga.
Oh, that's just straight up Meteora.
Ooh. That was a nice... It's like fair 1-2 combo.
Trying to get the Nair 1, Nair 2s. Like, I like that Zane is going for them, but you do have to be mindful that because Pyra and Mithra, they're both just moving around so much, it is hard to get, like, the good hit of Nair without setting it up for you.
Yeah.
You can do Nair 1, Nair 2, fair 1, 2, 3, and that's all well and good, especially for the damage, because that Zane has not struggled on getting damage in, but they are struggling by way of getting those stocks. It's a 3-1 count that they're just barely able to tie up with the up air. I don't know about tie up, but make a little bit less of a pain.
Ooh. A random side B from Brian. That worked. Blackbird, excuse me.
Yeah, I mean, he was on the other side at... Oh, no. He was on the other side and punishing a grab is a bit of an odd reaction, but
Blackbird,
hey,
no. Sora's just a boy.
41. I mean, I don't think it would... I'm going to hold my tongue on that one, because Stadium has a very high bottom blast zone, and there's like a different blast zone for moves that are directly sending downwards. So there is a chance that at 41, Sora would have just gotten popped.
Counter argument, it is Sora, though.
Sora has the recovery ability to come back from it, absolutely. But if the blast zone moves up to you...
the blast zone says, hey!
Yeah, no.
What you doing up there? That kills you.
Just not a good time for you.
Oh, what the heck?
Excellent reaction from Zane. Going to even up the stock count.
Did Blackbird have a jump there?
Had a jump, exhausted it, got countered. And then it was sent too far because of the percentage on board. So good on Zane to not show their hand right away by using the counterattack.
They're going for a lot of aerial movement right now. Just trying to get the combos in. Like, when Blackbird came back from that stock, like, he was already at, like, 50 from those Sora's combos.
Ooh. The early uppie, I think a good call from Blackbird, but gotta be careful. Can't be swinging recklessly. Ooh. Counterattack scales so well, and as Pyro, like, you're hitting hard. All of a sudden, this is dead even set up.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting that to grab, actually.
Sora has a fairly respectable grab. Great setup from Zane. Secures the Nair 1, Nair 2 up air.
That was a good setup, yeah.
That's what you gotta wait for. Like, in neutral, it's hard to secure. There's one particular hitbox of Nair 1, I'm sure you've been told countless times about this, has additional hit stun. That's the good one.
That's the good one.
That's the good stuff there, because that's what leads you into being able to do Nair 1, Nair 2 into whatever you please.
Where is it on the Keyblade?
So on the Keyblade, it's the furthest one.
Okay.
And because there's 3 hitboxes. The one in the center, which is the one that you're hitting most of the time with, only has an additional frame of hit stun that is going to guarantee that it's going into the second hit, which is whatever. The one at the end is an additional 10 frames.
Ooh.
So that's why you could do Nair 1 into stuff.
I wonder why they programmed it that way.
Good rule of thumb is that it's overtuned so that it works the right way, and by right way, it's supposed to go Nair 1, Nair 2, Nair 3. Same as the jab, the forward tilts, and the forwarders all have that record to them. Like, they need to make sure it goes into itself. That way it's not another Samus jab 1 to jab 2 is not a true combo deal.
There's that, yeah.
Yeah, so that interaction's what makes this matchup a little tricky, is that you could get the timing just fine to do Nair 1, Nair 2 chains, but as Mithra, you do have the privilege of being able to mash for Foresight. Now, the real trick is actually knowing what to do once you get out of Foresight against Sora, because Sora is still on the hunt, and Zane is opening up Game 2 fantastically against Blackbird as he brings us to small battlefield.
This matchup, like, just watching this, it seems even between both characters. It doesn't really seem like one has an edge over the other. I feel like Blackbird should be kind of... Ooh, I was just gonna say the words. Maybe he should be going Mithra instead, and then Mithra just dies.
You know, really good spacing with Thundaga made it so that there really wasn't much that Blackbird could do safely there.
Yeah.
Because it was either get hit by Thundaga and explode, which is how we saw, or option B was air dodge inwards, potentially Foresight downwards, and explode.
Yeah.
But that's the alternate ending to that stock.
Oh, what the heck? I've never seen that before. Nice wave.
I actually really like Zane's approach to this matchup, trying to perform as much off stage as you can. Because Mithra's overwhelming speed and Pyra's stupid amount of power means that controlling stage space is actually relatively easy for the Aegis. But they can't do much about controlling the ledge nor that offstage space because there's so many ways that Sora can turn a counter reversal. Good reaction from Zane keeps the stock count to their favor.
Yeah, no, that actually makes a lot of sense because if Aegis try to go offstage, they don't really have a really great time playing offstage.
And if Zane wants to get really tricky with it, like, Blackbird steps off stage for, like, one moment and all of a sudden, like, can get ripped the wrong way and is just bereft of resources and soon full stock.
Oh, no.
Kind of like this.
Bizarre interaction there, but it kind of makes sense considering Mithra goes to, like, all across the screen with that side B.
Yeah, it's really weird because, like, the hurt box stays moving in a straight line, but the hitbox is, like, darts coming in at different angles.
Projectile.
It's so bizarre. It's incredibly bizarre. Also, counterattack just doesn't have the luxury of consistently hitting its targets. Alright, good on Blackbird tying up the stock count, but how well will he be able to turn this reversal? Because at this percentage, Zane could be hunting for Nair 1, Nair 2 up air once again. Down tilt with bad DI into up smash. That's all that was needed. Zane takes a very confident 2-0 over Blackbird.